Hi, family. Welcome back into the channel. This is Nikki. Good day to all of you. It's good to be back in with you. I hope your day is going absolutely amazing. Thank you, family, for your support of that book. Thank you for supporting the channel, the lives. To all of my members, Team Nikki G, thank you guys so very much. I love you. Gonna dive right into the video because I have a word of encouragement for you today. Listen, family. You took charge of your life. A lot of people are stuck in neutral and they're not moving. You are moving. And people don't like it whenever you take charge of your own life, whenever you take action, whenever you make a decision, and when you put your foot down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me today, family. You guys put your foot down, and I'm so proud of you. And it probably was some of the hardest times of your life. It probably was a really tough decision for you to make, but you had to make that decision. You know, some people will leave your life thinking they will leave you unstuck. Some people will leave your life, family, because they think that you can't make it without them. Your help comes from God. You can lose everybody in your life and still make it. You can lose everything and still make it. One thing that we cannot do without, one thing for sure, 100%, 1,000% certain, that we cannot not have God a part of our life and succeed as his kids. We cannot, because God said we shall not have no other gods before him. Listen to me today, family of God. If you're crying, if you feel sad, wipe your eyes. I want you to cry tears of joy. People's lives are stuck in neutral and they are not moving. They're having a hard time moving forward because they thought you would be stuck. You're not stuck. And don't let the enemy make you feel like you're stuck. You're not stuck. You know you're stuck if you think you're stuck. If you think you're stuck, if you think as if you're stuck, if you feel from those negative emotions and you begin to act out on those emotions, then guess what? You're going to become stuck. But people that didn't support you, people that were not with you, family, that drop you like a hot cake, that drop you like a bad habit, because some people drop you like you were a bad habit. They drop you like you had a disease. And some people just step back and they look to see and monitor you. And they wanted to observe to see if you could make it without them. You know, some people have a lot of nerve. Some people have enough gall to play games with you. But what they are learning, they play games with their own life because now they are stuck. They wasted so much time coming for you. People put so much energy into destroying your life. People put so much energy and effort, time and energy into making you feel bad, making you believe, making you think that you can do this without them. No, you're going to do more without the person who dropped you. You are going to do more, God said, without the people who never believed in you. You don't ever have to convince a person that you are for them. You don't ever have to convince people of the potential and the talent and the ability that you do have because they see that. But people who are envious and people who are jealous, family, people who do not have the talent and the gift that you do have, they will become so envious of you where if they can help you, they won't help you. They will intentionally do their best to sabotage you and your dreams and your efforts. Some people in this world are just that low, family. So we must, as a people, as God's children, as his remnant, we always have to pray and not to give up. You always have to pray and intercede to God to make sure that you have the right people in your life. Because if you have the right people in your life, things are going to go really well for you. If you have the wrong people in your life is going to go downhill. Have you witnessed that? Have you experienced that? This is how you know you have the right people in. Not saying that you won't have an issue, but it's not going to be so many problems. One bad thing happened to you after another one, back to back, all the time. No. If you're in a situation where things are keep happening to you, I want you to reevaluate the situation. I want you to reevaluate your own life, reevaluate the company that you're keeping. Boy, I'm telling you all today, people's lives are right now stuck in neutral. These people are in the same position they were in 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't care where they go. They can't grow. They can't progress. They're in neutral and they are stuck. And they're going to stay stuck because they put so much energy, they put so much time, they put so much effort in making sure you could not move forward. People did so much to you to make sure that you would not grow, that you would not have the confidence and the courage to match that gas, but you match the gas. You keep going. You keep growing and you keep evolving, family. Whenever you're chosen by God, you're gonna get hit a lot. You're gonna get blessed, but I want you all not to be deceived and to know the truth. You're going to be hit because you're supposed to be hit, because you're God's chosen, you're God's remnant. You are. But nothing in this world can keep you stuck unless your mind keeps you stuck. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. How are you thinking? Whatever you think about, that's what you're going to become. Whatever you speak, you're going to have that. So be careful of what you're speaking, be careful of what you're thinking, and be careful of what you're saying, family, because all these things do is pull down your emotions, either in a good way or they're going to pull your emotions up in a bad way. People's lives today are stuck. They are in neutral. They're not moving. They're not. And they hate the fact that you're moving. You're going to keep moving. You're going to keep growing. You are. Like I always tell you all, you are a seed. You are a seed walking. And you have resurrection power that works down on the inside of you. I don't care where they bury you. People thought they buried you, but you keep bouncing back. Why don't you affirm that today? I will always bounce back. I want you to open up your mouth and speak that. I will always bounce back, and you will. You're going to always bounce back. I don't care what people put in your way. I don't care who they are. I don't care how hard they try. I don't care how much effort and time and energy and money that they put in trying to destroy God's kids. It is all a waste of time. And people are saying today that their efforts just wasn't good enough. Everything they've done, it just was not good enough. People aren't strong enough to destroy you as a child of God. They're not wise enough to destroy you as God's children. They just don't have what it takes. But you have what it takes. And they know you have what it takes. This is why people will do their best, family, to hold you back. You know, people, if you're not careful, family, this is why you got to pray and you got to always seek God, because people will intentionally, when they have poor intentions for you, they will intentionally give you poor counsel, because they want you to go on a wrong path. Some people will lead you down a terrible road. They will give you bad counsel. They will give you poor advice, knowing that the advice that they're giving you, knowing that the counsel that they're giving you, you don't need it. And it's going to take you down a path that is not good for you. For those reasons, people's lives who had these poor intentions toward you, they're going to be in neutral, and they're going to stay in neutral. They're not going to grow. I don't care what they try to build. It's not going to succeed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the effort that people put in. It's not going to prosper. I don't care how many buildings you build. It's not going to prosper, because you have offended God by offending and hurting and plotting to destroy his children. Blood is on the hands of people this morning where you are concerned. Yes, this is why King David could not build the temple. This is why his son had to build that temple, because he shed too much innocent blood. A lot of people are realizing today that they're not prospering. But we're going to give them a clue today why they're not prospering. Because they've shed innocent blood. Their hands are bloody. And their lives are stuck in neutral. And I want to encourage my family today, don't allow what you think, if it's not good, to cause you to be stuck. Keep thinking positive. Keep going. Keep growing. And keep yourself focused on where you're going in your own life. Don't concern yourself what's going on in other people's lives and what people are going through with and what people did to you, and if they're getting if they're reaping what they've sown. Yes, they're going to reap what they're sown, family of God. God said, don't be deceived. God said, don't be deceived. He said, I'm not going to be mocked. He said, as a man sowed, that's what he's going to reap. People think they're not going to reap what they've sown. Of course, they're going to reap what they've sown against you. They're reaping it now, but they're so unwise that they cannot understand why so many bad things are happening to them because they've wished upon so many people. We got to go, family. We'll talk later if it's God's will. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Nikki, and it's a pleasure to be with you. Bye-bye.